And we are all the way back. The Adventures of the Black Nerds. This is Baron J67.
And I think I'm the best co-host ever. Co-host, I'm just
the best.
We are kind of like but I am T-Jones. And this is episode 23? 23? Or is it 22? I think it's 23. Yeah. I think it's 23. Today's episode 23. We're going to rock with 23 until I can confirm that it's not.
Yeah, because I don't know. See, I have this weird thing where I don't really listen to myself because I think I sound weird and I think I sound very awkward. And I think I sound like a cornball. So I've actually apologized to my wife a few times about having to listen to me rant and talk on, because as much as I talk here, I talk
and they listen though.
At home. Yeah, poor people. Poor people. I don't know why. Don't do it to your ears, folks.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
Because my voice is horrid.
Yeah, I had to get. How I got used to it was actually and yes, to confirm, this is episode 23.
Okay.
We promise to do better.
We will do better.
We will do better. But not only that, I had to get used to hearing my voice by doing gameplay commentaries and just literally recording over gameplay and then listening back to it. Because I used to start it, and once I started, I would cut it off. And I'll be like, "Yep, it sounds good enough." I just put it out there. Let other people do
It's like halfway through, your mic's cut out.
And they say you're your worst critic. So I'm sitting here listening to myself. I think it sounds horrendous. But when somebody else tells me it either sounds horrendous or sounds cool, then I'm kind of like, okay, cool. I can take that. I can take other people telling me I sound bad.
I wonder how singers feel about their own voice. Of course you got
I would assume. I would assume that after a while it just becomes it's Adele. I'm Adele. I'm Rihanna. I'm Beyonce. It just I don't know.
That.
Do you really think it's like have you ever seen Empire? Do you really think it's like Empire? They be in the studio. I need to hear your C's and your
see, you know what's funny? I haven't watched Empire since season 1. I actually refused to watch it.
Okay. Well, I mean, even back then, they used to when they're in the studios and I need you to do this and bring you from your gut. You really think they be in the studio like that? Especially 100%, with the
100%.
Really?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Have you ever been in the studio with people?
No.
Okay, I've spent some time in the studio with people, hours and hours and hours on end. And yes,
singing or rapping,
it doesn't matter. Creating music. And it's so funny to see people fixing their pitch, to match certain points and trying to get all low and make that moment. It's so weird. All of this is so weird. I never get over it. Really? I think I've watched maybe 15 minutes of one of our episodes.
They're bad.
I'm terrible. Man. I don't like, and I thought I was weird, and then I found out a lot of actors don't go and see their movies.
Heck no.
That's just creepy.
Think about it. Some of these movies take it takes us what? We can shoot and have an episode edited or shot and edited in one day. Mm-hmm. These movies sometimes be taking years.
Months for sure.
Months for sure. Months at the minimum, but years to get done. You think I'm about to... I didn't shot that scene 45 times. I'm not about to go watch me do the scene that I can break down literally how it happened. I would rather hear a director, a director who directed the film, watch it. I can understand why directors go and watch the movies that they put out not only are they a part of the whole process of making it, but then the full breakdown. Like I seen when Ryan Coogler did the full breakdown of certain scenes of Black Panther. Oh man, it was so legit. Like he talked about the colors they were going for, the angles, what they were trying to do, how things happen. So it was kind of like hearing him actually sit there and talk about it. That was on some other level, like thing I've never heard, or somebody break something down like that. But that was cool.
You know what? I just thought about. So as of recent, and I'm really jumping big topics. I was going to talk about This Is America, but didn't we talk about that already?
No, we did not.
You know what? Let's talk about it. So
no. Oh, you want to talk about it? Because I haven't really broke it down yet.
Damn it. Okay, well, let's talk about the E3 leaks. So, folks, next month, E3, this is speculation season.
E3.
This is like, I love this time of year only because it's like waiting to see what the video game Santa is going to release upon the world. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually looking forward to a lot of the big companies that I follow, such as CD Projekt Red. I'm looking forward to Bethesda Game Studios and Bethesda, because what people need to know, and Mr. Matty Plays breaks it down. He does a whole little schooling. There's Bethesda, and then you got Bethesda Game Studios, ID, the people who made Doom, ZeniMax, is it ZeniMax? I want to say ZeniMax. Like everybody under it. So this is the first time we're going to get a Bethesda Game Studios game since Fallout 4. And a lot of people are hoping it's Starfield. Now, we don't know what Starfield means. We don't even know if that's like the real name of the game. But we know it's something they want to do. But the whole point of me bringing all this up during speculation season is this was a big leak. Walmart, and this is super old news at this point, but it's still huge. Walmart in Canada, their Twitter account, somebody leaked, or the Walmart Canada stores leaked a whole store page with all the games that are supposed to be released for this E3, and they already had.
I can tell you a few right now. They leaked
just
Gears of War 5, Borderlands 3, Rage 2.
Which got
Splinter
confirmed.
Cell, Assassin's Creed, and it says much more. So, here's Just Cause 4. Destiny Comet. I never heard of that one. Oh,
well, that was an original code name
that's
for
that's the DLC for Destiny 2. Lego DC Villains.
Yep.
Dragon Quest 2,
which is weird.
Forza Horizon 5. The Division 2.
That's another weird one too.
Which one? Forza,
Dragon Quest, and those were the only iffy ones. I'm thinking it was just a loss in translation, the names. Yeah. But everything else is very viable. Like the chances of those being released is high as hell. Like Assassin's Creed, they can do another reboot. It's about time for Splinter Cell. Just Cause 4, that's always a hit.
Division 2, we've already been hip to.
Yep, and then Rage 2 got confirmed yesterday.
Yeah,
so this lets me think this is real.
Other ones they leaked was Dreams on the PS4, Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Well, those leaks I'm not too worried about, because anything like The Last of Us 2, those we already knew they were coming.
There's a fly in my room.
Oh God!
Back up off me, dog. Killing with the two kids. Damn, they messed up.
Yeah, they messed up really bad. Like a lot of people are saying this is probably one of the biggest leaks to ever happen, like on this scale. Because you think about it, Rage 2, nobody even thought about that game, and then the leak happened, and then it damn near confirmed it.
But you know what's funny, when I hear people, and then whether the person that's information got leaked or whatever, I never really take it serious, because you kind of want that. You kind of want the hype. Like Rage 2 was something nobody was thinking about, so you kind of like, ooh. up in arms or looking for it, trying to find out what they can find to buy it. So I'm not excited. I'm not really I just want to see it. I'm more of let me see it now. Cool. It's cool to hear about it. Let me see it. So even if they work behind it, it's still oh yeah, that's cool. Gears of War 5. I'm excited for Gears of War 5 because of the competitive scene. That's why I'm excited for Gears of War 5. Splinter Cell is always a go. Borderlands 3, I never played any Borderlands.
What if Splinter Cell tries to do an open world Metal Gear Solid thing?
I don't know. And
I'm trying to because I'm gonna tell you the best Splinter Cell for me, besides the fully co-op one, story mode, which I think was the last one, was Double Agent. Double Agent was fun.
That on 360?
Yes, it was on 360. That was the one where you never really got out of a mission. You were kind of always in a mission, even when you went back to base, because you were clearly a double agent. I feel like I said that before, but that's beside the point. I'm really excited for E3, and then Bethesda, they need to make up for themselves because they really took a dump in their pants. The last E3, it fell so flat, and then I don't want to see another release of Skyrim. I'm waiting for Skyrim on calculators. That's how many Skyrim releases there's been. I want to say legit there's been over 9 re-releases of that game.
Okay. Really? Yeah, I'm not.
Since 2011.
Different consoles.
11. Yeah. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. And then they released it on Twitch. On the Switch.
So you're excited for E3?
I am super excited for E3.
Okay.
I'm super excited. I want to sit back. I want to get some damn popcorn, kick back, and have a good ass time. And sit back and watch all the craziness. I think I'm usually at work when they do a lot of the major showcases, for Microsoft, Sony.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm actually more excited for, oddly enough, is I want to see what PlayStation is going to show. Now, PlayStation, there's a samurai game or a ninja game that's coming out, Ghost of something. I don't want to butcher the name. I'm really waiting on that one. I can't wait to see what they're doing.
See what Sony got going on.
Yeah, because Sony, PlayStation, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, dude. They have all the exclusives.
Yeah.
They got all the exclusives. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have more exclusives. Yep. I only own 6 games for my PlayStation, and I think they're all exclusives.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody went the way of the PlayStation. This generation of new gen consoles. So, I mean, with E3, I think ever since we kind of started the podcast and we started talking about everything from microtransactions up to demos and things like that, I'm not excited for E3 as I would have been last year. The only reason is because it's a lot of games that have came out and that have that I was excited for that I'm not playing right now. And that I don't care to play for. And I think I'm gonna stick by that. Because I mean, I say this to this day. Sometimes demos, sometimes trailers ruin the game because sometimes that's the game or that's the movie in there. So I'm gonna sit back this E3 because I'm just as giddy as you with E3. Every year is always something to watch. I'd be sitting down watching the live streams, and because and then most of Twitch is going to be live streaming the expo, so they should even have a live stream of their own, if I'm not mistaken.
They will,
they will. Okay, on Twitch.
Usually all I don't know if it'll this year. Last year, I want to say they live streamed on YouTube and IGN and whatnot. But I wouldn't doubt it if they're gonna have it on Twitch.
On Twitch.
They'd be fools not to, or at least Mixer.
So I'm kind of waiting. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna watch for all of the games that I was expecting, like the Division 2, like Destiny comment, because I'm playing Destiny as of right now. The Division 2, because I would love to get back into the Division. So those are probably the only things I'm gonna look at, and then I'm just gonna hear what you think on the rest of them. I'm gonna probably just bum the information off you this time.
Got you.
Yeah,
I got you, man. It's E3, man. Fucking E3.
E3's always been premier, like, hype, because it's always been like everyone's excited. You know, if even if it's something you weren't really caring for, you're still there clapping and ooh, yeah, because it's E3. You're at E3. It's an experience. It's an experience I've never experienced in person, which I would love to. But with E3 this year and with the way games have been, not only this year but the end of last year, I'm gonna kick back and I'm gonna just wait it out and let the dust settle and see what's gonna happen.
You know, man. For me, what's the term? I'm a pessimist. I'm a pessimistic optimist. I don't know how real of a term that is.
Damn.
But basically, it just means that I plan for the worst and hope for the best. That's the best way. That's how I get through my day. So yeah. I anticipate the worst possible case scenario. But I'm hopeful that doesn't happen. So yeah. That's probably why I'm smiling all the damn time, because it went way better.
As you say that, I realize how crazy you are.
Yeah, I got issues, man. I'm working through some things. I'm work in progress. Yeah.
But I mean, listen, like I said, E3 is like gamers heaven. Not only gamers heaven, but tech heaven as well. If you're into tech, if you're into gaming, it is the place you want to, or the event you want to at least pay attention to. It's just I'm more in it for the gaming. Tech is gonna ride around. We're gonna see that. We're gonna hear about it. If it's something major, if it's something great, we're gonna hear it. We're gonna see about it. I'm more so there for the experience of the gaming. But this year, I'm just gonna play it safe, play it a little safe this year. But what we'll do is we'll do a full recap on it through your lens, because I know you're watching it all. And E3 is the week. That's the week before MLG Anaheim.
Ooh.
So it's E3. Then the next week is MLG Anaheim, which is the Call of Duty event.
Major League Gaming, for those who don't know.
Yeah, MLG. So yeah, can't be just throwing out abbreviations and not saying exactly what they are. But I'm sorry, I got you guys. And so E3, MLG, and then the week after that is, I don't think there's nothing.
Yeah, because they canceled the GameStop Expo.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they're not doing it anymore.
And that's something you go to every year.
Bro, I went every year, and it broke my heart. I went on the website to go buy my tickets, and they had a letter up, and it was like, oh, we suck, and we no longer want to make our consumers happy, and you guys go about your way. That's not what they said, but that's how I read it. Yeah. They're trash.
Sneak that one in there.
They are, bro. Dude, this shit breaks my heart, man, because that was a major part of my year. Like, I legit would take, like, vacation packages and stuff and build around
going to the expo.
Because it was either in Anaheim or it was in Vegas. And actually, I think a big reason why they canceled it is because they moved it. I talked to a couple of managers, and they said that they moved their conference to Indianapolis this year.
Okay.
Which would have been hard to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like,
oh.
You ever been to Indianapolis?
No. Well,
no.
Have
I ain't never.
No. I probably went through. No. Yeah.
Shit. Where the hell is Indianapolis?
Oh, God. We're not doing geography today, man. Just know it's within the continental United States.
Indianapolis, really? I can't believe I don't.
Boy. Come on, man. You know they don't teach us geography no more.
I don't be
Come
knowing
on,
what the
man.
hell they never to set. Yeah, but yeah, if they moved it. Why would they move it to Indianapolis?
Who knows? It could be cost. They could be moving their company. Because, okay, so the original purpose, which the GameStop Expo has always been for the managers, it's always been the place where the managers get new product. Anything coming out that coming up year, they give it to them there. They train the managers up on new things. They pitch products to them. So that always existed. But within the last 5 years, damn, it has been 5 years. They opened up one day of it to the public.
Okay.
So it was like E3, but way more interactive and less people.
Oh wow.
I loved it, bro. First,
No, I was about to say, yeah, I know you loved it because remember you called me,
bro,
and you called me and said, "I got a gang of stuff for you."
bro. It's so crazy. The first year I went, they were giving out Steam codes, they were giving out games, they were giving out freaking memorabilia and Prima guides, and it was just wild how much stuff they were giving out. But that wasn't even that was the icing on the cake. The dope part was at the time, I want to say it was like Battlefront. All the games that were coming out that next like year and a half, they had there. You could play.
Okay.
Like I played Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy 14, well before it came out. I got to play, and even before the Duske demo, I got to play Battlefront 2. I even played Dark Souls 3 before it came out. It was crazy. Like you just got to do so much. There were so many giveaways. There were so many epic moments. Even Fallout had a booth and was doing like pictures and giveaways and bottle caps.
Yeah.
I think I still got the bottle caps. But it
was that you had your Dragon Age or your Dragon Age Inquisition picture that was there? Yeah, I knew that.
Dragon Age Inquisition, and that's also where I played when they released the Alien. What was it?
Versus Predator.
No. It's a game that just came out. Alien. It's called Alien something, where you basically ran around and you were getting off the ship away from the alien. That was the whole point.
Okay.
For running from the Xenomorph or the Xenoqueen or whatever, and you got to sit in the giant alien egg, and then they had these GoPro cameras on you, and you had this like headset on, and you played the game in this giant egg, and everybody was outside watching you on camera, like freaking out and trying to get away. It was just it was a dope experience, and it's funny because I met a lot of regulars, people that I would run into. Only time we'd ever talk to each other and see each other was at the E3 Expo. Or E3 at the GameStop Expo.
At the GameStop Expo,
and we would all just link up like we hung out all year long.
Like, hey, you're there? Yeah, I made it.
Yep, that's the only time we hit each other up, and then we all link up and we just go run wild.
Yeah.
But, it was a really good experience, man, and I'm hurt that they stopped it. Who knows if it'll ever come back, because let's be honest, all it would take for GameStop to kind of crumble, in my opinion, is if everybody went completely digital. That would crumble. At least it would start the process to crumble.
Man, I don't know. After getting these Pokemon codes the other day, I don't know if they gonna be crumbling soon. Because
no, it would be. It'd be a very slow process, because look how many people barely stopped playing PlayStation 2. Like they barely cut the servers off for PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say very recent, like within the last year. And then people still buy Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 games.
Of course, yeah.
I want to say, didn't they release the last FIFA on PlayStation 3?
I'm not sure.
I want to say they did.
Did they? It did?
Because I think it was Cristiano Ronaldo on the
cover.
Yeah. But whatever. Yeah. That's beside the point. So as long as people are buying those things, and good thing they start selling a lot of figures and whatnot, because now they look like Toys R Us more than a video game store.
And they're actually, I was just on their website, they're actually going online for putting their lot online only stuff that they would normally have in the store. So, they trying to keep up. They breathing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They breathe.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope they stay around forever. You know, because it's always fun to go to a brick and mortar game store where the whole purpose is gaming.
I get more kick out of. I was just this week. I was just walking into what do you call those things? Pawn shops.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see what they have. Some of them places got some gems in there, and some of them places know what they have. Because I'm looking at the prices on some of this stuff. I'm like, I ain't paying that. I'm not paying that. I might as well save and go get a Switch.
Yeah.
Which I'm really, really thinking about now. Really becoming a fan of Nintendo again.
I know you should hurry up and do it. I want to get one just so I can have an original. That can
the OG one.
That can be jailbroken, because who knows when the next wave is going to come out, or even if they do come out with the next wave of them.
Yeah.
And that would suck to get one that's not jailbreakable. I heard somebody running Linux. I was like, what? But no, dude. I used to. There's this pawn shop that I would go to. It's actually not even a pawn shop. It's a it kind of operates like a pawn shop, but it's Board Shops of America.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a skateboard shop, but you go in and you walk a little further back, and there's everything from unopened Sega games to Neo Geo. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, just about anything you can think of gaming wise, it's in there and it exists. And this old dude looks like a video game character, and he's back there just selling games, man. Like, it's crazy. I don't know how I found it, or why.
Just being you.
There. Yeah.
Just being you.
Yeah. Super random, super weird.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of an experience. But you know what? Speaking on games, what I got into recently is I don't even think I talked to you about it. I went and bought some board games. Like, not like Monopoly or anything like that.
I know your ass ain't playing Monopoly.
I love Monopoly.
Man, last time I tried to get you to play Monopoly, you was like, no, it's too long.
It is too long. It's way too long. And most
play
Monopoly games end with people
my family
frustrated. It rarely ends with somebody with all the money and all the property. It really ends with people just walking away.
Man,
I don't think I've ever finished a full Monopoly game.
Really?
Let me know in the comments how many full Monopoly to completion till everybody's poor and somebody's rich.
I'm gonna let you know. I used to. It'd be two people left, and you already know who in. I'm still playing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when it gets to that point, I just walk away, bro. Like, it's like playing tic-tac-toe. When you get good enough, you know who's gonna win. Like, you don't even have to finish the damn game. But
we just had the Heart Alliance in my household. Growing up, growing up, sisters used to come over. My brother-in-law used to play, and we would just sit down and play Monopoly for we would play it 4 or 5 times in one day. And that's 4 or 5 times in one day. 6 people, sometimes 7, and we'd be sitting there just playing. And when somebody get left out, somebody get kicked out, we'll continue playing. And it'd be 2. I remember I was so tired. It was me and Boogie playing. We were so tired, and I had everything, but he just did not.